months to the next election, and many argue that between now and then you might have like 20 different hashtags that fizzle out after 2-3 weeks. GOtv started within no time. Politicians had picked up on it, you dropped it, and now probably another hashtag will come. And is the sustainability of some of these conversations you're having? Can you have any conversation that can take you with the same conviction you have right now all the way to election date?
Yes. Fred, on that, this conversation did not stop. What stopped, we stopped bringing this conversation as a national conversation. We are doing them on the grassroots level. We went back home on the community. We are doing a lot of sensitization, awareness, and civic education. Because we are coming out, and when it's a national conversation, we are giving people the information. So for us leaders, our role is going back home, ensuring where we are coming from, what are we building, what is the foundation there. So the finance bill conversation, we are doing it, but on the grassroots level. So when we are coming out as a nation, we are coming with one unity and one voice. That's also where Sauti Moja is coming in. And personally, I'm coming from Madare constituency. And when we look at youths in that constituency, most of them have been used as goons. Most of them, they have been put in a situation whereby they depend on politicians. They cannot stand on their own. They can never make decisions on their own. So that's where the problem we're having. We will come out as groups, but back home, what is happening? Right. Is there a change? Is anyone listening to us? Is there anything that we've implemented as leaders back in the society? So the conversation has not stopped. We are doing it, but on the grassroots level. Also, I have a good friend of mine. He's called Moha. He's an aspiring MP in Madare. And there's a lot of fights coming out because people believe this guy is a Muslim, this guy is a Somali. So he cannot be a leader in this constituency. Because what are we having as at now in Madare? Fights against our political lines and tribalism.
Okay.
Same way we believe the bigger majority are Luos,
yes,
and ODM is the only political party. Yeah. But we don't look on the sustainability on what you've said.
All right.
Sustainability is not now, it's future.
Sustaining these conversations to the end.
Yeah.
It was also said that politicians, the older politicians, have successfully hijacked the agenda. And now you are either talking about Linda Ground, Linda Mwananchi, 1 term or 2 term. This was coined by the older generation politicians, and that young people are totally clueless about which direction to follow. And the best thing, as Bramwell says, is to just be a goon for one of these top politicians. Do you agree that politicians, the political class, as it were, that you are very much opposed to back in 2024, have hijacked the agenda and they're leading the narrative now?
Fred, I must say, whether they have hijacked or not, from the onset, when we started this GOtv movement, our goal was to register new voters, the young people. Whether they have hijacked or not, at the end of the day, young people, millions of young people, registered as voters. So in fact, sometimes by hijacking, it is actually a blessing in disguise because they actually help the narrative to grow. You see? So whether they hijacked or not, at the end of the day, we managed to achieve what we wanted. Again, I must say that 1 term, these slogans, 1 term, was quelled by the young people. And we have been consistent. And I must say here, from the onset, that 1 term is an agenda. And it remains an agenda.
Has it not been hijacked by the same politicians?
No. This one belongs to young people. And please listen to young people saying, in fact, you know what motivated young people to come out to register as new voters? The 1 term agenda. Okay. They came out because they want Ruto out of office. And indeed, we are sure that next year by September, he will not be in State House. I am sure.
There's another hashtag, Sisi Ndio Sifuna. What happened to that? Young people rode on that, and I think even that Linda Mwananchi rode on the fact that young people were the ones identifying themselves and saying Sisi Ndio Sifuna. Is it still alive?
Fred, let me say this, and actually that great man called Sifuna that you have mentioned is the one who usually says it most of the time. When you're going to hand